you go. Back again. Dom, how we feeling?
I mean, I don't have to stress anymore. My time is over. I feel like the soldier at the Tomb of the Forgotten Soldier, just standing there waiting to leave. I feel,
That's how I felt this past weekend, too. It was
yeah,
great.
man. So I can't. I'm excited. I don't have to worry anymore. It's blissful. It's
It's a
sad,
good
but it's
feeling.
blissful. Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, it is nice for sure. But now I have to play catch up this week. Because,
Hmm.
we're very proud to announce, as you should be, honestly.
Perfect.
Perfect week for you last week in picks. As we're going into the divisional round. Um, Picked up, doubled me up.
Yeah, man.
Painful. Definitely painful. That one hurt.
I felt in my gut, and I'm glad.
Yeah. You're just putting me in a tough spot here because now I have to play defense.
You're welcome.
And playing defense on guessing what you're doing, which is not a fun spot to be in.
No, no, it's not. I mean, one game for sure. Two games. You can probably figure it out.
Yeah.
The other two.
But
What
yeah.
am I?
The other two I am not 100% sure on, but actually, I think three out of the four I know where you're going.
Fair enough. Now, did you pick different
And
than me in all three of those games? That's the question.
no, but I'm banking on one of them, on the one that I'm not sure of. I did not pick the same as you. So going into this, I do
Reasonable.
feel like if everything goes well, I can catch you.
Well,
And I
you
feel
have to.
justified.
You
I
have.
feel justified in these picks.
You have to at least get me on one game this week. Otherwise,
Have to.
mathematically, you're already out.
Yeah. Would be a quick one
You know,
after a great regular season.
demolished in the playoffs. Isn't that how it always works?
No. Yeah, I'm taking on the Harbaugh role here a little bit.
Fair enough. Speaking of which, before we get into anything, uh,
Yep.
Harbaugh was officially announced today as the future head coach of the New York Giants, as we all expected, based on early rumors. So, I mean, it's a good hire for them. It's what they kind of need,
Hmm.
a stable coach for the next decade to kind of right their wrongs, potentially, and guide that ship into where it needs to go.
Yeah, no, definitely the right hire. I think it was Orlovsky that said today this is the best day to be a Giants fan since they won the Super Bowl,
That's sad.
or the best thing to happen to the Giants since they won the Super Bowl. And I don't think it's far off if it's not.
It's regardless, it is just a sad statement for
Mm,
any organization. But
for sure.
I guess if you were to ask me what the best day is for the Steelers since we won our Super Bowl, I guess I couldn't really tell you.
Yeah, that's it's tough sometimes. And for the next what 6 to 8 years, really? He's what 63? Is that what we? So we were at 63,
I think he's 64.
something like that. But hey, if he gives you a little more than a half decade, you'll be happy with it.
Well,
I mean,
he will be 64 by week three.
okay, gotcha. Yeah, so it is one of those where you just kind of go. Despite all of my frustrations with Harbaugh throughout the year, like he gives you a direction, he gives you a culture change. He's the adult in the room. Um, it'll be good for him.
Yeah.
That's it. You'll be relevant again,
Yeah.
and you'll take that at this point
And
because,
he,
especially since Eli, you've been completely irrelevant.
yeah.
and the last several years of Eli were tough too.
Yeah. I mean, he's walking into a pretty good position. Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have to worry about finding a quarterback, doesn't have to worry about creating an offense. It's kind of already set there. You just have to
Mm-hmm.
bring in the right guy, which sounds like, as of now, is likely to be your favorite person, Todd Monken.
I didn't have as much beef with Todd Monken. I thought the issues were that's the one that surprised me because Harbaugh went to bat for Zach Orr every week this year and wanted to throw Todd Monken under the bus.
Like, he's not
But that's
stupid.
true, but it that felt weird
No, it's fair.
more than anything. It was surprising to me.
Well, I mean, Monken's still getting head coaching interviews as well as other offensive coordinator interviews. So, interested to see where he's going to land. If it
I
is
have a
indeed
hunch he's
New
going
York.
I was going to say I had a hunch he was just going to go back to college. Cuz that started earlier and I feel like
He's not going to go to be an OC in college at this point. It's kind of moot.
true,
Yeah,
but
he's
I don't know,
he's
it
going to
just
make he's going to make more at the professional level. Might as well stay there.
that's fair. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, but I mean that's a big win for Giants organization.
Mm.
We'll see as for the players and their development aspect how good that'll end up being with Harbaugh and potentially Monken on the offense side of the ball, defense side of the ball. Good luck. I don't know.
No idea what's going to happen there. Depending on that, all depends on who he brings in. If it's Zach Orr, sorry about it. If it's he branches out a little bit more, you got a chance. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, there's definitely pieces there that he could get them on the right track.
yeah, for sure. So excited for the Giants and to see where that is gonna take them next year. Um, is it gonna be a division winner kind of a move? Probably not,
Not
but
not
it
right away, no, by any means.
could make them at least somewhat relevant for the first time in
Mm-hmm.
6 years. So
Yeah, yeah. I could. I mean, I
4 years, 4 years.
was going to say I would not be shocked if they are a fringe playoff team next year,
Essentially,
depending on how quickly Scottaboo comes back and Neighbors comes back and what they do in the draft. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they
yeah,
win 9 games and sneak into the playoffs by any stretch of the imagination.
I'd be a little shocked, but that's about it.
I don't know. What they win this year with everybody getting hurt?
3, 4 games, 5 games.
Double check that. They were 4-13.
4 games. And they won 2 of their last 3.
Yeah, with a negative 58 point differential.
It's not the worst.
Better than the Panthers.
It's hilarious.
Very funny. Better than the Panthers. Better than the Bengals. Yeah, like obviously not great, but like you'll
Not the
win some of
worst.
those.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they were in a lot of games. Those will turn into W's.
yeah. Just got to get on the right side of history next year.
Yeah.
All right,
All
but
right, well, let's get into this weekend.
yes, that's exactly where I was going.
Start Saturday 4:30. Buffalo going out to Denver. Tell me why you're on the Bills.
I mean, I kind of talked about it yesterday, and I'll continue to talk about it. If Josh Allen is on the field, if the best quarterback is on the field, I'm gonna lean that way. And I think it's just a different type of a postseason for him. He knows that this is his chance to get to the Super Bowl, carry his team to the Super Bowl. That man is going to do everything. He's going to beg for every call. He's going to run every first down. He's going to do what it takes to win this game on Saturday. And I just don't want to be the one to say no. Can't be the one to doubt him at this point. He did everything he could last week. I guarantee that continues. Denver is a very well coached and good team. However, it's still Bo Nix. I don't know what version I'm getting. Yes, the Bills' defense is banged up. Sometimes it doesn't matter. And I'm leaning that way for Saturday's game. Tell me
Fair
why
enough.
you're on Denver.
Yeah, right. Well, it kind of have to be. Um, no, I mean, I completely get all of that. Like, it's obviously all fair. However, I mean, when's the last time Denver had a home playoff game?
2015.
Yeah, that place is going to be a circus. Place is going to be absolutely insane
Yeah, I,
for
I,
3 hours.
I don't
Uh,
disagree.
the Broncos led the league in sacks by a long shot this year. That pass
Mm-hmm.
rush is brutal. Um, and it feels like this is the kind of game where not having a true number one could be a problem because Pat Surtain is out there. Like he's shutting down a side of the field for you, and you're going to be relying on guys getting open away from him,
Yeah,
but he's eliminating half of the field.
that's fair.
Like
It's fair.
that's the one thing that does concern me. Like Brandon Cooks isn't getting free
Well,
like he
here's the
did late in
thing.
that game against Jacksonville.
It's different when you have a true number one receiver that stands out from everyone else. But when you
Mm.
don't have a true number one receiver and you just pepper the ball wherever, and 90% of your throws aren't to a specific target or
Unless it's
designated routes,
14 screens to Khalil Shakir.
which it doesn't matter who the corner is at that point. It's
Mm.
a designated play going to a specific area of the field. Or if it's a dump down, check down to James Cook. It's stuff like that that's going to move the sticks quickly. Those are the type of plays that are going to matter. We are not
Mm.
force feeding the ball to one guy. That's the one thing the Bills offense does well, is it doesn't have tunnel vision to one guy like Cincinnati's can do and be at times with Jamar Chase. It
Mm.
is spreading the love to everybody, and there's no focus point. So typically, yes, when you have a true alpha receiver, that's going to make a difference when your offense runs through that guy. In this case, I don't think it matters as much.
Yeah, I mean, again, it does like I don't disagree with any part of what you're saying there, and it's completely fair because this it does feel like a really similar matchup to last week,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, even in that game, you're relying on Trevor Lawrence to make mistakes. You're going to be relying on Bo Nix to make a mistake in this game. Um, as much as we liked everything that Liam Cohen did with the Jags this year, I still think Sean Payton is the better coach. And then on top of it, doesn't it kind of feel like the Broncos like stole the Chiefs' powers this year?
No.
It's like them and the Bears. No, I mean in like the weirdness aspect of things. Like they were dead in the water against the Packers, come back in that game. The Giants game was a cartoon.
Yeah, that in some aspects, yes, I understand, but
And when they play poorly, they still win games. Like
mhm.
beating the Raiders on Thursday Night Football and look absolutely terrible the entire time.
Yeah, in my mind, that luck is gonna run out because the reason that Chiefs' luck went further last year was because it's Patrick Mahomes. He makes
Right.
more out of what he gets. That isn't the case here. It's not Mahomes, it's Bo Nix, who's been fine. He's been serviceable. But again, in this matchup, give me the guy that I've seen do some insane stuff in the playoffs over and over again.
Mm.
And he got last week. He about his first playoff road win.
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to change here.
that's fair. Do just want to. Where are we at here? Are you gonna give me? Hey, there we go. Bo Nix in the fourth quarter of games is. Hold on. Where are we at here? Now, why can't I find it? Why are you struggling? This thrown for over 1,100 yards in fourth quarters, 8 touchdowns, 4 picks. He's very good in the second quarter and the fourth quarter. Really good in the second quarter. Good Lord. Holy shit. Wow. I was just pulling up his fourth quarter stuff because it's been a lot of that with him this year where he seems to lock in the fourth quarter. Yeah, 8 touchdowns, 4 picks, and weren't 2 of those against the Jags when they were down big and they just couldn't get anything going in that game? I think he threw 2 in that. I want to say there was 2 in that one there. But has been very good in the fourth quarters games. I'm eliminating overtime because he threw 4 passes in 1 overtime game. Okay.
So here is my next point, is that this is a rematch of last year.
Yes.
First round, Denver smoked, absolutely smoked. Wasn't even a game. Do I think that's
in Buffalo, though?
Sure. Do I think that's necessarily the case here? No. Do I think it could be? Yes.
That's fair. I feel like that one kind of works against you, though, because Sean Payton is petty.
Sure, but petty doesn't have anything to deal with getting beat because Sean Payton's not.
No, I know, but like
Sean Payton.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying, but Bo Nix was on the field, and so was Sertan and
got smoked,
and Cortland Sutton and everything like that. Like I do think there's definitely a rah-rah spot for Sean Payton here. Also, this game has flipped. That's the other thing too. Denver was underdog when this game opened. It has flipped. A lot of money's come in on the Broncos in this spot. So
isn't that bad for? I don't bet, so I don't know who that's bad for.
The long-term trend is like when games flip, the original favorite usually wins, but this has gone from, I think it opened 1.5 or 2, Bills being the favorite, and it's gotten to 1.5 for the Broncos. So it has moved a fair amount. A lot of people are hammering it.
So historical trend
give me
tends to be on Buffalo.
Yes, side. And this is like the long-term bet. I think I forget what the number is. It's like 58 or something like that. Somewhere between like 57 and 60% is like the long-term bet on that. But it's all professional money that's moving this. As I'm looking at it, like the majority of bets are coming in on Buffalo, but it's moving the other way, which means public is betting Buffalo and the professionals are coming in on Denver on this one.
Interesting.
So there's that. Do with that what you will.
I don't bet, so I will do nothing with
it. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good game regardless. Like, I don't think I would be very surprised if this looked like last year in either direction, honestly.
Sure.
Like, this should be a very good game again.
Again?
I meant compared to this past weekend.
Oh, okay. A repeat.
Like, last weekend, Bills last weekend. Great game. That whole thing. Sorry. I meant, continuing with this year's playoffs. Good game. All right. Let's go to Saturday night here. I think we're probably going to be on the same side of this one.
Is this? Hold on, I don't know which game this is.
Oh, it's San Francisco going to Seattle.
All right, that's what I thought. Yeah, give me Seattle. San Fran's a lot of
Mm.
it has to run out eventually.
Mm.
And I think this is the week it does. You
Yeah,
got
they
lucky.
they really
They got lucky. I was just gonna say they got lucky
yeah.
week 1, didn't get lucky week 18 or 17, whatever it is, 18, and then you're
Mm.
not going to get lucky here in this spot. Going to Seattle again to steal one, I just don't see that happening this week for them.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, Shanahan hasn't really had any answers for this Seattle defense in
Mm-hmm.
2 years now since McDonald's been there. I'm gonna look that up just because I want to see what it looked like last year. Um, I mean, they scored 3 in week 18. They again, you go back to week 1, you get the offensive lineman pushed into Darnold to force the fumble to win that game, and if
Mm-hmm.
it was what Reek Woolen, I think, doesn't forget how to track a football in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't win that game. He had 2 that he just kind of missed. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and even that was what, 2017 or something like that, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then even last year. Oh, shit. No, just kidding. First game the Niners played against this Mike McDonald Seahawks team, they put up 36. And then they put up 17 the next game,
Mm-hmm.
17 in week 1, and then 3 in week 18. And then you go back to Mike McDonald still being with Baltimore, the Christmas Day game where he made Brock Purdy look like a
Yeah.
fool for
Yeah.
3 hours. Like, McDonald has Shanahan's number. And you get to ease Sam Darnold into the playoffs here. You're not going to need him to do much. This isn't Vikings Rams last year where you're relying on Sam Darnold to put points on the board. You just need him to play a clean game.
Yeah. Your defense is a lot better this year. Your team as a whole is a
Mm.
lot better. So I'm with you.
Yeah. Yeah, not too much else to say about that one.
Yeah.
And then jump to Sunday, 3 o'clock, Houston in New England. I have no idea where you're going on this one.
I didn't know either. Originally, God told me that Houston is a safer pick, and I considered that for about 10 seconds. And then my brain said, no, go with New England. And that is the route that I went. New England at home this weekend. Going to be some poor weather. Looking at the play of CJ Stroud last week, it was all over the place. He made some good throws, but he made a lot of bad decisions over the course of that game.
Mm-hmm.
He got bailed out by his defense twice with defensive touchdowns and had Christian Kirk make a ton of plays for him. So, given New England's side of the ball, offense moves a little bit better. Their defense is probably a little bit more disciplined than the Steelers was or is. So I think they're going to be able to refine their technique and make the moves necessary and capitalize on the mistakes of CJ Stroud. So that's where I'm leaning. And plus, Drake May is one of the better quarterbacks when pressured in the NFL. So give me the guy that's been doing it all year like that. Plus, their offense is truly coming alive and being more dynamic than it has been all season right now.
I'm on the Texans on this one.
It was a coin flip. That was a tougher game to pick.
It really is. This one, what did it for me is Christian Gonzalez is probably not playing in this game.
He is playing. He
Is he
today.
officially playing?
He is officially playing.
Oh,
yeah.
that did come out?
Yes.
All right, well, that changes things a little bit. But
And Nico Collins is not
I
playing.
don't know. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, there's no chance Nico Collins is playing. It didn't look good for Gonzalez either, so that's why I was leaning towards that. I did miss that.
Practiced it with a contact jersey. So, full
Okay.
participant.
Fair enough. Good for him. Yeah, it makes it a little bit tougher for CJ Stroud. I'm just going to believe in a bounce back game from Stroud, though, still, regardless. I like it more without Christian Gonzalez. I will say that. I am much more nervous about this pick, but again, I got to make moves anyway. And like, again, it's still one of those that, like, I'm not just picking against you to just go for points here. Like, we can both see the Texans winning this game.
Yeah. Like I said, this is
by far the
coin flippiest game.
By far the toughest test that Drake May has had all year.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a bloodbath. Is this the lowest? Yeah, this is the lowest point total of the weekend. Pats are favored by 3, so this is Vegas saying that this is a wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, you just give the edge to the Patriots for home field.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, this one I'm not as sure. Looks like the pro side might be... It's split, actually. Maybe leaning toward the pro side might be the Patriots in this one. So it's 55% of the bets coming in on the Patriots, and it's juiced up like it's going to move to 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're for someone like me that's going to be on the Texans, I will wait to get that half-point hook for sure once that officially moves. But yeah, I just have a tough time wanting to fade this Texans defense. As good as Drake May is, he's still a second-year quarterback. That Texans pass rush is brutal.
Yeah, I mean, no disagreements from me at all. Like I said, coin flip kind of game. I witnessed it firsthand on Monday. Tough one. However, I'm putting my trust in what I do believe is the better quarterback, better coach,
better offense right now.
Just, better everything besides front seven. That is where I'm putting my money. I guess defense as a whole.
That's fair. Yeah. Defense travels.
That's fair.
At least I got that going for me.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, and then let's get into Sunday evening. Can't call it Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Rams in Chicago. Tell me why you're on the Rams.
Tell me why you're not. This is a beautiful
cold weather.
Spot. Cold weather. Stafford in cold weather. Are you shitting me? This isn't Goff. This
Just
is
saying. Hey, he's an LA guy.
Matthew Stafford dominated.
He's an LA guy.
It's not him, but he thrived in the NFC North for a decade before he got traded.
Playing in Detroit, he got to play most of his games indoors.
He played 1/4 of his games in the NFC North indoors. He didn't get the Vikings dome.
Played half. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got the Vikings dome. The Vikings have had a dome his entire career. What are you talking about? Yeah. They played in the old dome where the Twins also played. Remember? The roof collapsed.
Nah, whatever. That's fake. Whatever.
Fake news.
What I'm getting at is he's played at Soldier Field a lot in his career. This is not a new environment to him. He's played
Mhm.
in wintry weather in Chicago many times. If this was any other quarterback, sure. But this is a guy who's dealt with it, been there, done it, succeeded in it. Now he's coming there with a better coach, better offense, better
I'm just
defense.
gonna ask you this. What do you think Matt Stafford's record is against the Bears?
I don't care. That's what
I'm just, like we're just we're doing this now.
the way you're framing the question, it's probably like 500.
12-10. He's 12-10,
Oh,
and
okay,
I'm just
a
gonna
little
look
bit
at
better.
this. Go ahead, keep talking because I'm doing math on this now.
No, again, I'm going to the well of it's the better coach, it's the better team, it's the better quarterback. The Bears have been very good. They've been a whole offense, and they've built a culture there that is well enough. However,
He's
give
five
me
and
the
seven in Chicago.
okay. I don't care. Again, I'm not. My argument wasn't he's won in Chicago. My argument is he's been there. He's done it. He knows what he's walking into, and he's walking in there now
Hmm.
with a full team. It wasn't what the Lions decided to put on the field 8 years ago, 9 years ago, however long it was now. It is the team that Sean McVay has hand built. One of the best coaches in the last quarter decade to coach a team.
Hmm.
One of the best offenses.
Ooh. Sorry, I got some more on this now too. Sorry. Go ahead. Finish your thought there.
Again, all your numbers are fake news. Um, he he's going there with a different vibe. It's not the bullshit team that he's had in Detroit when he went into Chicago to play. It is the best offense he's ever played with. One of the best defenses he's ever played with. And
Hmm.
the best coach he's been around. That alone is enough to make me buy into the Rams this season. And it, like I said, it does not matter who he's going up against. Give me that team. Give me the LA Rams. Because I have faith that they will win this game, no matter what bullshit statistic you're about to pull up. Because over the course of this season, we've realized statistics truly don't matter.
I'm just saying. Here we go. So it's supposed to be
13
10 to
degrees?
15 degrees,
Okay,
something like
13
that. Yeah, 10
degrees.
to 15 degrees. Wind gusts up to wind gusts 20 to 30 miles an hour in this game.
Okay.
Stafford is dealing with that finger issue on his throwing hand. Also, since going to the Rams, Stafford is 1-9 in cold, rainy, or snowy conditions. His completion percentage drops to like 55%. Right around 55%. This is going to be, with the wind, with the cold, it is going to be a run heavy game, which, side note, this total is set at 48.5. I am crushing the under on this one. I can tell you that right now, because of the conditions. The Bears can run the ball too. Again, like the Rams are good up front,
That's
but
cool.
like the Bears are going to be able to run the ball and keep it out of Stafford's hands. Like, this is going to be a closer game, I think. And
I
I am, again, this is the one I had to talk myself into the most in terms of saving myself for this postseason competition here. However, again, like, I'm not gonna pretend like I can't see the Bears winning this game. They've been playing with fire all year. They could get burned with it this weekend. but I'm not counting them out of any of these games. The
If
only thing, honestly, the biggest thing that concerns me is that last week, such an emotional win, division rival, kind of been like your older brother in the division for decades at this point.
Yeah, I mean it's a
Like
massive
you
letdown
finally
spot.
got over the hump there. It is 100% a letdown spot, and I am not going to pretend like it's not. But at the same time, I'm not gonna look at this Bears team and go, "Well, they're just not going to be able to do anything," because they've been their whole season has been set up for letdown spots, and they just aren't coming.
Yeah, I think this is where it falls short. It's just
That's fair.
I just don't see it. I mean, I do, but it's a lot more difficult for me to see a path this week than it was last week.
That's fair. I'm squinting a little bit. I'll be honest. I'm squinting to see it, but I can see it. I can see it happening.
Yeah, and
You kind of go one eye at it. Like you gotta go.
yeah,
It's there.
you're really
It's there for
pulling
sure.
hairs for it, but yeah, sure, whatever gets you going.
It's something.
Yeah,
I'll be a big Monungai fan
hey man,
this weekend.
whatever you need.
How mad would you be if I went perfect this week after your
I'm
opening weekend?
If you went perfect this week and the last four teams alive are the Texans,
I
the
would tie it up.
Broncos. Well, I don't care about this. I'm saying the last four teams alive are the Texans, the Broncos, Seahawks, and the Bears. I might not watch football for the rest of the year.
I would be very invested just to see how far D'Amico Ryans can take this thing, especially since you were calling for his head for the
I was just
first
saying,
13 weeks of the year.
no, it wasn't the first 13 weeks. It was the first like 5 weeks. And I said, if this continues, I didn't say he should be fired today. I'm saying if this continues throughout the rest of the season, then you need to take a look at it. Because at the
That's not
time,
how I remember it.
I'm glad you're misremembering it. Because
Fake
at the
news.
time, okay,
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you said D'Amico Ryans should be fired,
yeah,
if I remember correctly. And I think I
if
am.
if it happens to continue throughout the
I'm
course of the
being
season,
I'm being polite. I know I
no,
remembered that.
you're being facetious. That's what you're being.
You said D'Amico Ryan should be the first coach fired, then Mike Tomlin, then John Harbaugh,
Okay, yeah, it
and
sounds
then
like
Todd Bowles after that.
I still think
I
Todd
think
Bowles
that's
has
how it
the
went in your most hated coaches.
with that. I don't have anything else.
Oh wait, no, I did want to do this fun little one because I heard this today and I thought it was a little fun like thought exercise here on Tomlin because I don't never even crossed my mind, but two teams that I heard that were brought up that I didn't even think about because they don't have openings and they don't seem like they're going to have openings even next year, really.
Hmm.
If Philadelphia gets weird again next year, that is very interesting,
What's the other one?
I think. If he just does TV for a couple years and just waits for Andy Reid to retire.
I, I don't think either of those places
Because
are
Andy
worth
Reid's
it.
what, 68 or he's about to be 68?
Yeah, I just don't foresee Tomlin wanting to coach in either of those spaces. He just dealt with one of the more stressful coaching jobs for the last 19 years. Then you're going to go to the place that's had the most success over the last decade, or the place that has the second most success over the last decade, and on top of that, the worst fans in football. He doesn't want either of those jobs. He wants something a little bit more low
Him and, first
profile.
of all, I will say him in Philadelphia would be amazing.
That
The
would.
Philly market dealing with Tomlin on a week to week basis would
Hmm.
be just television gold.
I
But
think he might
that
quit
is
after a year.
like it is interesting because it's a well run organization
100%, yeah.
with
But
Howie.
I just don't foresee
Like
it.
I think he would fit for
Hmm.
sure. And again, he's great with the media. Like that would be so much fun to watch. And then the Kansas City one, I was just like, oh shit, like no, Andy Reid's probably not going to be here for another 5 years.
I mean, I think
Like
he's
if he
trying to
calls it
stick it.
quits at 70,
I think he's trying to stick it out until Mahomes gets over the hump, and I think that's it. And whenever
I don't
nobody
know though,
knows when
because
that's
Andy
gonna
Reid is also one of those guys that like, yeah, no, and I don't. But that's the thing too. Is just like Mahomes has probably got another 8 years. I don't think Andy Reid's going to stick around for
happen.
that.
No, no, I'm saying the hump is in whenever his play truly declines. Every quarterback, you see it happen. That
Hmm.
could be 8 years. It could be 4 years. It could be 12 years. Nobody knows. But if I was Andy Reid, it's either you should have retired 2 years ago after that Super Bowl, or you hope you guys win another one, and that's when you go out on top. Otherwise, it looks
Yeah, I
like you're
think
quitting.
he just seems like the kind of guy that like he's going to hit 70 and go, yeah, I'm done now.
I don't think
I'm
so.
good. Like I don't. I think he's just doing it because he enjoys it right now. Like he's not the same kind of, and I don't mean this in a bad way. He's not the same kind of psycho that Bill Belichick is.
Who lives and breathes football? Yeah.
Where Belichick's I think his dream is to die on the sideline somewhere. Andy Reid's good. Andy Reid is at peace, and he'll go. You know,
Yeah.
I want to go own a barbecue stand somewhere, and I'm going to go hang out there in a couple years. I'm 70 years old. I don't want to do this anymore.
It's fair. It's fair. I mean, I don't
Those are
like
just
either of
two
those. Yeah.
teams that I was just like I didn't even think about those, and they are like they did make me think.
Mm. Sure, I go. No, that's where it ends for me. It's hard for me
Hmm,
to see Tomlin coaching
fair
anywhere
enough.
else, to be honest.
Outside of Tampa,
Outside of Tampa, I could see him coaching in Tampa. He's already done it.
that's fair.
He's already done it. So I could see him just wanting
Yeah,
to get back in that organization, and he won a Super Bowl down there. So like,
let's forget that.
yeah, he was their DB coach in 2003 when they won the Super Bowl.
I was gonna say that's wild.
Hmm.
Huh.
And then he
Crazy
went on
times.
to Minnesota. 2 years was their DC, where he came to Pittsburgh,
Hmm.
and it's a tall one.
Hell of a career.
That was a career.
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
All right, you got
Now,
anything else?
I didn't have anything else
Now
7 minutes
good.
ago.
Sorry, that was the last little one that I thought of like halfway through that. And I was like, I do want to just like, I'm very curious what you have to say about that.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. But yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
ain't got nothing else, man.
All right, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.